have already seen the three measures of central tendency: mean, median and mode. So today we will do some of the problems based on that. First is mean, and we know that mean is sum of values of all the observations divided by total number of observations. And the other name for mean, arithmetic mean, is average. And mean is denoted by x and a bar over that, x bar. And the formula is sum of values of all the observations divided by total number of observations. Suppose if x1, x2, x3, etc. total n observations are there, then I can write arithmetic mean x bar equal to sigma xi. This we call as sigma. This is a notation for summation. I will take the values from 1 to n divided by n. So the formula for arithmetic mean x bar we can write in notation like this: sigma I equal to 1 to n xi divided by n. Meaning is sum of all the observations divided by number of observation, x1 plus x2 plus x3, etc. Last observation is xn, and total n observations are there. Number of goals scored by a team in a series of 10 matches is given as follows. So we need to find the arithmetic mean for this. So this is an example to find out arithmetic mean. So we can write the formula x bar equal to sigma xi. I can take the values from 1 to n, divide by n. Here we have total 10 scores. So x1 plus x2 plus x3, etc. up to xn, and here we have 10 scores, so I am going to divide by 10. Now we need to find the answer. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 0 plus 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 divided by 10. So when you add this, we will get 28. Divide by 10. So arithmetic mean is 2.8. Now let's take this example. Consider the marks obtained out of 100 by 30 students of class 9 of a school. So the marks is given. We need to find out the arithmetic mean for this. So 30 students marks is given. So either you have to do 10 plus 20 plus 36 plus 92 plus 95 divided by 30. So it is a time consuming process. So this data we can put it in the form of a frequency distribution table, and then we can find out arithmetic mean very easily. So this data is converted in the form of a frequency distribution table here. So number of students who has scored mark 10 is only one student has scored. One student has scored mark 20. And three students has scored mark 36. So it has been put in the form of a frequency distribution table. Now we know the formula for arithmetic mean is sum of all observation divided by number of observation, or sigma I equal to 1 to n xi divided by n. So when there is a frequency, a slight change is there for this formula. X bar is equal to sigma I equal to 1 to n fi xi divided by, either you can write n or you can write sigma fi. Sigma I equal to 1 to n fi. So this is the formula when it is in the form of a frequency distribution table. So we need to find two columns, one additional column here, that is, this is xi observation, this is fi. We need to find out sigma xi fi. That means we need to multiply 10 into 1, which is 10, 20 into 1, 20, 36 into 3 is 108, again 40 into 4, 160, 50 into 3 is 150, continuing like this. So I have multiplied xi with fi. I got these values, and 1779 is sigma fi xi. This is the total of this column. So when it is in the form of a frequency distribution table, we need actually three columns. One is the observation, second one is the frequency, third one is you need to multiply xi into fi. Now we will substitute in this formula. X bar is equal to sigma fi xi, that is the total 1779 divided by 30. 30 is total of sigma fi, or total number of scores. So which is equal to 59.3. So this is how you will find out mean for a when the distribution is in the form of a frequency distribution table. Or directly also you can do 10 plus 20 plus 36, but it is a time consuming method. So if already they have given in this form, in the frequency distribution table form, then this method is very easy. You need to find out xi, fi, and you need to add that. You need to find the sum of xi, fi, and then you apply the formula and you'll get the value. The next measure of central tendency is median, and median is the value of the given number of observations which divide into exactly two parts when the data is arranged in ascending or descending order. Or in simple words, we can say that median is the middlemost observation. So an example is there. The height in centimeter of 9 students of a class are given: 155 centimeter, 160 centimeter, 145 centimeter, etc. We need to find out median for this data. So first thing we need to do is we need to arrange in ascending order. So when I arrange these scores in ascending order, I get 144, then 145, 147, 148, again 149, 150, 152, 155 and 160. Now we need to find out median, and it is very clear that median is 149. This is the middlemost score. We have 4 on the left side of 149 and 4 scores on the right side of 149, and 149 is the middlemost score. So for this data, median is 149. Suppose a new student has got admitted in the class whose weight is, we can say that whose weight is, let it be 161 centimeter. So one more student, 161 centimeter. Now can you say what is the median of this data? So we have actually then two middle scores, 149 and 150. So how will you find when in this case? So first, the number of scores is 9. 9 is an odd number. Then we could have found out the median exactly at the center, and it is very easy to find. Now one more student is admitted to that class. So now number of score is 10. 10 is an even number. So how will you find out median? In that case, we will find that median is equal to, we will take the average of these two middle scores, that is 149 plus 150 divided by 2, which is equal to 149.5. So when number of score is even and number of score is odd, we have a general formula to find out median. When there are 9 scores, exactly middle score, and when there are 10 scores, we have taken the average of the two middle scores. So when number of observation, will take as n. In general, n is odd. Median is the value of n plus 1 by 2th observation, and when number of observation n is even, the median is the value of n by 2th, average of n by 2th, and n by 2 plus 1th observation. We need to take the average of this, that means n by 2th observation plus n by 2 plus 1th observation divide by 2. In this case, first when there are 9 students, 9 is an odd number. So here the median is 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth observation. So what I have done, 9 plus 1 by 2, that is 10 by 2, that is fifth observation is my median. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When one more student is admitted to that class, total we have 10 observation. So 10 is an even number. 10 is an even number. So I have taken 10 by 2, that is fifth observation, and 10 by 2 plus 1, that is 5 plus 1, sixth observation. So fifth and sixth observation average I have taken. You can see the middle two scores average I have taken. This is the fifth observation and this is the sixth observation. Fifth observation plus sixth observation divided by 2. So that is why I have written when number of observation n is even, median will be n by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1th observation divided by 2, or average of n by 2 and n by 2 plus 1 observation. So these are the general formula to find out median, because when the number of score is very large, say like 1500, it is not possible for us to sit and write all the scores and pick out the middle one. You can use this formula, check whether the number of score is even or odd and apply the formula accordingly. So next measure of central tendency is mode. Mode is that value of the observation which occurs more frequently, or observation with maximum frequency, that is called as mode. For example, how to find mode for this data? We can see that the score 14 is repeated 4 times. Again, score 18 is repeated only 3 times. So the score 14 is repeated more times, or we can say that mode of this distribution is 14, as 14 is repeated 4 times in this distribution. So how to find mode of this group frequency distribution table? So you can see that here salary and number of workers, 16 workers are getting salary 3000, 12 workers are getting salary 4000, or this is the observation xi and this is the frequency fi. We can say like that. So what will be the mode of this group frequency distribution or this data? What will be the mode of this data? We can see that 16 workers are getting salary 3000. So 3000 is the most often repeated score. So mode for this data is 3000. Actually, the meaning of this table is 3000 is repeated 16 times, 4000 is repeated 12 times, 5000 is repeated 10 times, or 10,000 will occur only once in this data. So since the score 3000 is repeated most often and it is repeated 16 times, so mode for this frequency distribution is 3000. So in this video we have studied how to find arithmetic mean for a grouped as well as ungrouped distribution, and we found out how to find out median when number of observation is even and odd, as well as how to find mode when the distribution is grouped as well as ungrouped. So thank you for watching my video.